He shows up every morning at 4:30, same time, never late. He never takes off his hoodie. No one looks at him, no one asks questions, until that morning, a young recruit bends down to tie his boot and sees something around the man's neck. And from that second, everything changes. Today, I'm telling you the story of a man from the world's most elite unit, but he was never meant to be noticed. Before we begin, let me know where you're watching from in the comments, and if you believe stories like this should be told, don't forget to subscribe because today's story proves not all heroes wear uniforms. At the toughest Navy training base in America, every morning looks the same. Gray coveralls, Navy hoodie, old boots. His badge just says, Civilian Contractor Janitor Hayes. Just Hayes. But this man wasn't ordinary. The way he folded towels was perfect, military perfect. The way he stacked weights, balanced not just by size but by weight. And that stare when he watched the new guys in the mirror, it was like he was scanning them, spotting weaknesses. He lifted a 100-pound barbell like it was nothing. No shaking hands, no cracking knees. This wasn't just a janitor. Young recruits joked about him, saying he probably applied years ago and got rejected. But Mason, one of the senior instructors, shut that down with just a look, because Mason knew he couldn't even hold eye contact with that janitor. Then, one summer morning, it happened. Dawson, one of the recruits, was catching his breath on the bench. He glanced over and saw the hoodie slide back a little behind his ear. A faded tattoo, not just any tattoo. A trident piercing a skull. A symbol only worn by men who completed Tier 1 Black Ops. A SEAL Team 6 tattoo. That night, Dawson did research, scanned forums, studied photos, and he realized this man had been part of missions that officially never happened. The next morning, everything felt different. No one said it out loud, but everyone felt it. Dawson wasn't the only one who noticed anymore. Even the instructors moved differently around him. Then, Grant from Texas made the mistake.
"Hey, old man,"
he yelled.
"You ever do anything in life besides mop floors?"
The gym went silent. Hayes stopped, turned, and that stare wiped the smile off Grant's face in seconds. Mason walked over and whispered, "If you want to finish this program, shut up and show some respect." From that moment, no one called him janitor again. They called him Sir, even though they didn't know why. Then came the moment that changed everything. The fire alarm went off. Just a technical fault, but protocol said everyone had to evacuate. Simmons collapsed halfway out. Old knee injury, dehydration, his leg locked up. 2 recruits went back in but froze when they saw smoke. The medics would take 5 minutes to arrive. Hayes took 30 seconds. Without hesitation, he ran into the smoke, came back carrying 215-pound Simmons on his back. Perfect firefighter carry, not a single grunt. He laid him down gently and walked away without saying a word. But that evening, Dawson saw something in Hayes' truck. A small patch in the front pocket. Black thread on black fabric. ST6. SEAL Team 6. Next morning, Mason walked up to him. "I was in Kandahar, 2007 to 2008. You were there, weren't you?" Hayes didn't answer. There was a rescue op in Helmand. No intel, no air support. 2 men went in, 1 came out. The one who came back carried the other for half a mile, stitched his leg shut with a combat knife and disappeared. "Was that you?" Hayes said softly. "You shouldn't ask questions you don't want the answer to." Later, Dawson finally got the courage to ask, "If you're really one of them, why are you here?" Hayes looked at him. "Because this is where I'm needed. Why don't you tell anyone? The day you feel the need to tell people who you are is the day you've forgotten who you were. And that right there, that defines a true hero. They don't stand on podiums. They show up at 4:30, quiet, unseen. They may not wear the uniform, but they never stop serving." Let us know in the comments, do you know someone like that? Someone the world overlooks but who carries a past bigger than anyone knows? Don't forget to subscribe because we're going to keep telling stories like this. Stories of those who don't want fame, only respect. And next time you see someone mopping the floor, look a little closer because sometimes the biggest stories live inside the quietest people.